instead of the green thing I had. Shh. I'm coming, people. Hey, Sarah. I'm trying to get this chat open and everything. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, my YouTube is lagging. My chat will be slower than my video. Shay's coming. I don't know. Okay, let me go mute my YouTube because it's driving me insane. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Here's a little information. Shay just had an emergency call. She will be there as soon as she gets done. Hang on, let me find my YouTube chat and live stream. Okay. Yeah, Shay got a emergency call. Cool. Welcome, welcome. I hope this one will be better. Shay's coming on. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to read, chat, answer some questions if I can, explain some things, kind of help out. And Shay's going to be doing the candle this time. We'll also explain some things, kind of help out. I think we've got Shay coming.
Hold on 1 second.
Explain some things. She's all right.
I have to figure this out.
Okay.
Do you see me or no?
No.
It won't let me turn my camera on.
Do you think you can go out and go back in?
Now.
There you are.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. You're here.
I'm okay. My husband called me.
Yeah, he's always an emergency.
Okay. So I go dumpster diving. A lot of y'all know that. A lot of y'all don't. And I find broken candles. And my husband, a couple of years ago for Christmas, had got me a kit to make candles because I buy candles and wax melts from different companies, different independent vendors. And I was going to show you all how I make my candles today and my wax melts. So I have a couple of molds. I have what vendors call a wax loaf tin. So I was going to try and show you all how I do it. However, the stove is over there and I have y'all sit up here. So Laura, do you know how I may be able to do this better?
Well, you can just melt over there and then, do you have it on?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, you could carry us over to the counter next to the stove and just stir and talk and then.
But right here is where I have set up everything.
Yeah.
Right here in front of you.
Yeah. Well, that would be better to aim at when you're pouring and all that.
No, all I have to do is turn it on and talk to y'all.
That's good. You're good there. You're close enough that they know what you're doing.
Yeah, so the candle making kit it's on Amazon, and it came with some dye cubes, a thermometer, some wicks, wick holders, and some little candle tins. I found a whole bunch of broken candles in dumpsters, like I said, and I also found this in Michael's, which is some paraffin wax. You can buy and use any essential oil or candle wax oil. And then I go to clearance at Dollar Generals and such, and I've gotten some Ghost little molds and some rose little molds. So,
and it's best to get the better quality essential oils because it'll last longer.
Yeah, because of the heat.
Yeah, because of the heat. And then when your wax melt burns or your candle burns, it'll do what they call throw better. The scent will go further into the room, and it'll make the smell flow better.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug up my iPad so I can see comments.
Okay.
Because it's easier. I cannot keep switching back and forth from.
Hot water in a bowl to do what, Sarah? She has a pot of water, and then she has another pot in, making it like a double boiler.
Yeah, double boiler. Thank you for reading the comments, Laura.
You're welcome.
So do you all have any arts and crafts and such that y'all like to do? Laura likes to crochet.
The crochet. I've done some woodworking, flower arranging, painting. Not very much painting. I do diamond paintings. Really cool. Me and Shay do those together a lot.
And Sandy, Laura's roommate, does those as well.
She's working on a golden lab right now for her daughter. I just finished a lovely dandelion cooking.
Yeah, Instapot. Me and Laura have gotten into the Instapot world. It's amazing.
Sarah makes candles too, and she said if you put boiling water or hot water and then put a bowl for your wax in the hot water, it'll melt the wax, and you can keep it with the other wax making stuff. She makes candles too.
That's awesome. What's your favorite scent that you've made?
I have too many favorite scents that I've smelled.
Yeah, I have too many as well. I like the wedding dance a lot, which is rainbow sherbet and wedding cake. Thank you, Michael, for helping us.
Yeah, Shay and I both have an Instapot, and we've been experimenting a lot with recipes for the Instapot. And Michael says cooking because, of course, he can't cook, he says, which is a lie because
he doesn't lie either.
Yeah, he doesn't lie either.
So the scent that I have in this is the apple cinnamon.
Yeah, I love apple cinnamon. And
I believe I'm going to make orange in the little tin.
And those little, I can't cook. I don't even know the stove, how the stove looks like, Michael.
I told him wine isn't good for his health.
No, it can get you a smack to bottom.
Real quick.
Hmm.
So, if anybody's interested in diamond paintings, I was ordering them online, but I found out recently that Walmart's selling them. Couple of different patterns. They don't have huge variety yet, but they're all about $14.97. And the one I bought has 17,500 different diamonds, drills, whatever. And it's like 3 multicolored roses, and it's so pretty.
I'll show you my last one, the last finished one, Sarah. Isn't that beautiful? It's a dandelion in the sunset.
I love those dandelions.
It's sparkly, and look how see the little beads? You put each one of those on one at a time. It takes a lot of time, but it's fun. There's numbers underneath them so that when you put them on, it's like paint by number, yeah. And it's so much fun, and when your picture comes out, it looks so cool. The bigger they are, the more detail. But I've done so many. They're so cool. My niece has bought me some. Sweet Pea and Morning Bliss are her favorite scents.
I love
She does a lot of the same crafts as we both do.
That's awesome. I love Sweet Pea. I don't know what Morning Bliss is.
Yeah.
Don't know that scent description.
It's Michael says, smack himself, falling off the chair. I turned like a hedgehog rolled up on the floor. He's doing the role-playing comments.
That's cool. What is the description of the scent Morning Bliss? I really love Fruit Loops. It's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I love pistachio.
I love pistachio.
It's so good.
I think her and her husband are addicted to pistachios.
After my husband's surgery, I'm having my weight loss surgery next month. That's one of the things that he's been able to eat, and it's good with his stomach.
Because it's protein, lots of protein you have to eat after that.
Mm-hmm. So you all might see me trying to learn what I can and cannot eat.
You might see her melt.
Oh, let's pray. Let's pray so.
And we might do some bariatric recipes to try and help her with her diet.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. But it's a journey.
It is. Since I started the diet, I started trying to lose weight and I was 298. And that's probably what I weighed when I was in the G-Teens video. And then now I'm 244. And I go Friday for my last weigh-in before my surgery is scheduled. And I've been working on my weight loss for 7 months.
Yeah.
Robbie, you gotta get down.
Yeah, if you hear things in the background, my roommate is fussing with the dog. He wants to sit in her lap, but she's working on a diamond painting, and he doesn't understand that he can't sit in her lap.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Sarah. Thank you both for being here and supporting us. It means so much.
Well, Michael, you could take your wax candle and you could put it in a pan, an old junky pan, or a metal can, even like a soup can or anything metal. Then you can set it in a pot on your stove with water in it. Turn it on low until the wax in there melts. Then take the spice, sage, sprinkle it in, stir it, and keep stirring it so that it stays like all through it. And then keep the wick so that the wick can be used. And then just let it get hard around the sage. And then when you handle, it'll burn the sage. Or if you have that sage oil, you just drop drips of sage oil in your candle before you light it. A few drops in your candle, the red candle that you have. Drop a couple of drops in there, then light it. Don't hit the wick, but drop it in there and then light the candle, and it will burn the sage oil, and the smoke will be like burning a sage stick. I think that will work.
I think I have mixed blue and purple color. I mean, blue and red. It's going to be purple, I think.
Awesome. Do you have it on very low, Shay?
I do. It's on about 4.
Yeah, I have sage here for Michael, but I can't send it. I don't have enough money to ship it. I've got a few things here for him, but money has been very tight lately.
So do I, but I don't have the money.
Because they took my patient off of hospice that was paying for a lot of her things, so a lot of the money is going to pay for her items, so we just have to be very frugal. So Sarah, are you in our group? I'm doing a fairy one, those bead things. Laura and mine's got symbols, and the morning says, uplift your day with grapefruit. But it smells like perfume, more perfumey to me. I love grapefruit.
Yeah. I love grapefruit.
I love grapefruit.
I like about any citrus.
Yeah, citrus always makes me feel bright and alive.
Mm-hmm. There's one at Walmart called Purple Sands, I think. And there's one at Yankee Candle called Pink Sands. I love both of those.
Mm-hmm. I've seen some really interesting candles. I've seen one that has a little ball. It's like a wick, a long wick with little balls on it, and the stand has a bowl, and a whole bunch of balls sit in the bowl. The wicks connect the little balls, and then it's got a stick up the side, and then a little thing over the top that has a little fork-like thing. And you take a ball and you put it up there and you set it on top of the little fork-like thing, and you light it. And when that ball burns out, it falls down into the bowl and the light goes out. So that one is done.
That's cool. There was one that was you cut. When I went to Arizona and Las Vegas area, there was one that was squares, and there was a stack of them, and they had a specific holder, and when one would burn out, it would go to the holder, and then you would cut it, and it would go to the next.
Mm-hmm.
It was so neat.
And then I've seen one that was a coil,
Mm-hmm.
like almost like a tube, but like a rope, and it was a circle like this, and it would kind of burn in a circle. I don't know, and then you'd have to cut it. I don't know how it worked, but it was weird.
There was one on YouTube I seen when I was the admin for the wax vendors and stuff. That was a black dinosaur egg, and when you would burn it, a dinosaur would hatch from it. It was so neat.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Kind of like those soap things
Yeah. Hmm.
that has a thing in it.
But it was really neat. There was, when I was adminning with the whites vendors, they a lot have jewelry, a lot have toys and bath bombs that they make have random things in it. It just depends. Money. There's
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
money. I have a lot of jewelry pieces that are beautiful that I bought. They're wax. One from Hawaii I love.
The group is the same name as our channel, Every Day with Laura and Shay. But Laura and Shay, the first letters of our name are lowercase because of Facebook wouldn't let her make them uppercase.
And I thank y'all for helping us and supporting
Can
us.
you share with some of the people you know, Sarah? Oh, thank you. See there? That's what a good moderator will do.
What?
He put the link to our group. Good
Thank
job,
you.
man.
Thank you, brother.
Gold star on your forehead today, Michael.
Laura, what are you planning on doing for your video next week?
I don't know.
Y'all
I
suggest-
might do a recipe.
Mhm.
Not today. I might do a recipe or I might do a craft. I've got to think about it. But yeah, I'm going to do one or the other, a craft or a recipe.
This is a kind of a time-consuming thing,
That's the longest part of candle making is getting the wax melted.
but it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Unless you stick your finger in.
But yeah, that ain't. I should hope not to hurt myself today.
Yeah. Yeah, today is not supposed to be a bad day for Shay.
Yeah. Yesterday was rough enough.
Yep.
But I did get home and I had won a t-shirt.
Yay.
That was nice. Okay, it's almost completely melted. This is a soy wax in here.
Yeah, soy. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Soy seems to melt quicker than paraffin or a parasoy blend to me. I haven't ever done the coconut or beeswax. Okay. But this is done.
And I'm not sure.
So I'm going to pour molds and check comments. Okay, I'm gonna pour some in the rose mold. It smells good. And spilled that one too much. But that's fine. One of my favorite vendors on I need to try beeswax. I would love to try beeswax, Sarah. One of my favorite vendors on Facebook you should try is called Waxidents. You should look them up. And she bases her candles off of stuff that she goes to thrift stores and finds. And she named it after having an accident with wax. And I thought that was the cutest thing. She's very affordable. I bought Laura some birthday present from her. The cutest little container. Michael helped me pick it out for her. And a little squirrel. And it was adorable. And she can put jewelry in them.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I was telling them about Waxidents and how I had gotten you that candle.
Mm-hmm.
The little squirrel containers and how she goes to thrift stores and gets
Yeah,
containers.
he is adorable. I love him. He's
Mhm.
a little squirrel sitting on a nut. And it's got 3 wicks in it. He was so cute.
He is cute.
And I've seen the sheets of beeswax with it's got like the honeycomb print in it. Are those the ones you're talking about, Sarah?
I would like to try that. These keep overflowing, so oh well. Smells so good. So good.
I wish we had smell-o-vision.
I know. I'm gonna pour one of these clamshells. It's more wax than I thought.
That's good. More is better.
Laura and Cindy are gonna get wax.
Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now that beeswax, I've seen some beeswax candles made out of those sheets where they just take the wick and roll it at the end, stick it at the end, and then roll it really tight and just keep rolling it and rolling it, rolling it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tie something around it to keep it together.
That's cool.
Is that what you're talking about, Sarah? Yeah. It's easy to use and it lasts a long time, she says.
I need to try some of that.
Mm-hmm. Michael's might have some.
Hmm?
Michael's might have it.
Yeah.
That's one of our big craft stores here. here in the town that's over from the biggest town near us, they have 3 craft stores. They have a Michael's, they have an AC Moore, and they have a Hobby Lobby. And those 3 are very, very large craft stores.
I
And they
don't
have a lot of stuff. Yeah. They're really nice. AC Moore is just like Michael's.
That's cool. Well, I guess that's about all. They have to dry. It takes a long time, and then I'll post pictures on our group page.
Can you show?
Yeah. I'm just cleaning the last spill this one.
Yeah, that's, and if you
So
spill
this
it,
could be a
and you,
pretty purple.
is
Look,
it a pretty purple?
can you see?
Top.
Can you see the pretty purple? Ah,
Oh, will you? Yeah.
hold on. All right, there. Can you see how
Mm.
pretty it turned out? It's really pretty. So I'm happy with the color. It smells really good. So that's about all there is to it. It's really easy. And it was pretty much free from the dumpster in a Christmas present a couple years ago. So easy.
And about how many do you think that, do you say that you got out of that bag?
Oh gosh, 12. I got 2 clam shells and a half, and then I got 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 roses and 8 ghosts.
Wow. That's a lot.
So yeah, it smells good. It's really pretty purple. And I mixed the purple just with a couple of different dye cubes. And it's very pretty. It smells nice. And
Is that the apple cinnamon one?
yep, it is.
So are you going to make an orange loaf?
I'm thinking about it, but this has to dry first because I got to get this pot cleaned out. So I might do it later, different day.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to clean this pot out because it has to be done with just hot water. And
So do you wait until it cools and
Yes.
scrape it out?
You have to wait until it cools. And then you just wipe it out, basically. If you
Soy is easier to clean out than paraffin, isn't it?
Yeah, this is soy. And see, it's really pretty purple. I like it. I'll throw it in my warmer over here. I have a warmer in every room in my house.
Yeah, she likes her house to smell pretty.
So it was easy. I'll just put hot water in my little pot and clean it out. If you scrub it, it'll mess it up, so I don't want to do that. That's about all there is to it. It's easy. When it's time consuming the most to melt it. Wipe off my computer.
Now show us your candles, or show us your melts with the camera.
I will. I'm going to, but it's my computer, so it's on there.
Oh, it's your computer? Oh, there you go.
Okay, see the clam shells and the half clam shell and the roses and the ghost. Do you see the that's the roses. And the ghost, I'm trying to have to talk. There's the ghost. So that's what we made today.
That's awesome sauce.
Sorry about shaking you guys around.
Oh, and you don't need to tie anything, Sarah says, on that beeswax. You just press the ends together and it sticks and it doesn't open up.
Oh, that's awesome, Sarah.
She said I can just smell it.
It's great. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's great.
And you should have seen, she buys from some companies and she bought what they call a loaf. And the loaf that she bought was bigger than the one that she's going to make. And it's like a bigger loaf, like probably that big. And it was really pretty. What did it have on it? Butterflies?
Oh, and flowers. It had embeds in it, which are these kind of hearts and they're flowers and they're huge. And when I would go to cut it up, Michael lost his mind. I was just destroying something beautiful. He did not like it. He did not like it. But I said, that's what it's for. It smells good. You put it in your warmer.
Well, Sarah, you can go online. You can go to Amazon. Amazon has a lot of the different silicone molds. You can go, Wish has a ton
Yes.
of silicone molds, a ton of them.
Soy wax is so much easy to clean up.
And you can buy the wax from Wish. You can buy the color from Wish. It just takes a long time to get there, but you can buy a lot of this stuff from Wish. I don't know about their essential oils because you know what Wish is like. It's like cheap. But
yeah, I don't know their heat. You know, you can only get it so heat and it still smell and throw.
yeah. So you might want to get your essential oils from somewhere else. There are really good essential oil companies online. And I'm sure you probably know where to get some good oils there. Here we've got some oils at Walmart, and they're okay. They don't last a long time, but they're okay. But you want to get a good, strong, you know, essential oil.
How long did that take to make that, Laura?
I didn't keep an eye on the time. Michael, did you keep an eye? Did you keep an eye on the time, Michael?
Stones are not even a half hour.
Not even a half an hour. Buzz, 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 beeswax on the way, Michael. Those are cute. Mm.
I have extras.
You have extras. You'll have a little bit more extras when your rose is cool and you scrape off the top.
Yep. And I just put it in this candle holder. Or this candle thing.
"37 minutes we've only been on, Shay.
That's awesome.
We gotta stretch it.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning. I'm trying to clean it and see about this orange.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about your babies one day.
Talk about our babies.
Yeah.
I ain't got no babies yet.
You got a fur baby.
Oh, I didn't know what she was talking about. I ain't got no babies.
I got furry babies. I got lots of furry babies.
I got one. His name is Chico, and he's rotten. But
Yeah,
he's
he
the
is.
best.
Spoiled, rotten to the core, Sarah.
He's rotten, but he's worth it.
Uh-oh.
But you can get those molds and stuff on Amazon. You really can.
Yeah, Amazon. Also, if you have like a 99-cent store or a dollar store, they're amazing to find there.
The
You can find
Poundland.
them.
Go to Poundland, see if you can find anything, Sarah.
I find them after the holiday season if you dumpster dive.
I don't know if Sarah dumpster dives.
I love free stuff.
Yeah. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, I have found so much stuff.
Not the last time I went, but the time before, I found 426 sewing patterns, Sarah. 426 of them. And they were, I mean, you look on there and they sell for like $12 to $18 each. It's crazy. They just threw them away.
hot water into here and try and get the flax out.
And you know what? I just thought of something. I've seen people use patterns, like old patterns that are missing pieces and stuff, to do like decoupage over things to make like a craft. You know what I'm saying, Shay?
Yep. Yeah, they use like the mosaic tiles and Mod Podge, and they can put it on a lot of stuff. I found these vases that we need to make something with.
Yep. You can do, did you find nail polish recently?
I didn't.
Must have been another dumpster diver. I was watching a bunch. But you can do like acrylic paint on the inside. Just squirt a bunch of acrylic paint in there and then just do the swirl thing. Don't let it mix, just let it swirl inside until it's all covered, and then just pour it out. Turn it upside down and let it pour out, and then let it dry.
And what was it that someone was making with vases? They were taking
old CDs and cutting them up into little tiny pieces, and then gluing it onto the vase, and then putting like this mortar, like this plaster stuff in between it, making it look like a mirrored mosaic.
I have seen people taking old CDs, putting them in the microwave, letting them crack, and then they were using them as decoration in houses and rooms.
I've seen people take those vases and glue all those flat marbles all over them.
It really just depends on what kind of stuff you like.
Yep. O'Shea
does not like a lot of stuff in our house, so.
No, he's a minimalist.
Yeah.
Here's a comment. O'Shea, I forgot. Girlfriend Night is another favorite, and it's a bubbly berry bliss flavor.
Oh, I love Girlfriend Night. Love.
And I look my patterns up online because I can work them out easy so I don't have to pay. That'd be nice. I have so many patterns. Sewing. These are sewing patterns for like dresses and stuff like that.
I love Girlfriend Night. It is good. I think I put one of those up to send to Laura and Sandy because I had bought
that
myself.
would be good.
I share my wax.
Yeah, she's a very giving person. Very, very giving person. Shut up, you.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. They should create peace sign patterns. I created one. So I'm going to have to make you a peace sign pillow. I'll just make the case and mail it flat, and then you have to stuff it.
With whatever you choose.
Yep.
And hide it. Keep it forever.
Yeah.
I was cleaning up around
the roses.
Yep, and the ghostesses. Ghostesses.
And the ghostesses. There's no dumpsters around here either to dive in because they're gated and all locked up, and I can't climb the 8-foot fence with spikes.
Oh wow! No.
Good Lord!
Oh.
What are they trying to protect you from? It's garbage. Jeez.
Yeah, wow, that's bad.
I just don't understand these people that they do that like that.
Well, I don't know.
They put their trash in jail.
Guard the trash more than they do the people.
I know, right?
We have some people, I mean, some places. I'm just boiling water to clean this out. So I don't have anything else.
Yeah, they do all that because their bobbies don't have guns or anything, so they just lock it up so tight that the police don't have anything to
Was she
do.
in England?
Yes, she's in England.
Oh, that's why she said Bobby's.
Yes, that's why I said bobbies.
I thought you were talking about the old lady.
No. My patient, my ex-mother-in-law's name is Bobby Jean. I said Bobby's, and she said who? Pardon me, my eyes are very itchy. But yeah, you have to remember, I'm not sure exactly what Sarah's place is like. Just took a nap in the dumpster, no hobo.
No, how about?
But
Michael.
but I don't know where exactly she is in England or if it's like this, but a lot of the things that I see over there, their places are not detached. They're built right close to each other because it's so populated. It's like everything is tight against each other. Everybody's taken up every little scrap of land in the cities. And so it's hard. I mean, their backyards are a little postage stamp if they have a backyard. You know, they call them a garden. And so it's really little, and they don't have a lot of property. If they have a house, their houses usually go up instead of our big here. Our houses are massive compared to their houses. They have little places. It's kind of like New York City, Shay, just all crammed together.
Yeah, but that's city one, city, okay, not outskirts.
Now, if you're in the outskirts, it's kind of country-ish. They throw away good clothing at ASDA because I accidentally spilt pop on a dressing gown. I was buying my niece and I asked to swap it and they were going to throw it. So I said, no, I'll take it and wash. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you did that to keep it out of the thing. So you're not able to get into their dumpster. Now, ASDA, is that like a big like a big department store? Does it sell a lot of things? Because I know you go there a lot. Do they sell like a little bit of everything?
I didn't want to. Oh, what happened?
Asda? Asda? Is that how you say it?
I didn't want to put my hand in there because there's glass in there.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Okay. Oh, Michael.
What?
What do NASCAR and a Kinko's dumpster have in common? They're both filled with white trash.
Oh man.
Michael. Thank you. Thank you very much. You'll be here all week. He is a funny, funny man. Michael, that's racist.
Do you want me to
Michael,
make this slow?
Sarah said, Michael, that's racist.
You want me to make this slow?
Yeah.
Are we not taking up too much time?
What else do we have to do?
I don't know.
It's this. I gotta put some card. Where's the- Hush.
I just don't want to take up people's time.
Puppy.
I'm sorry. This is my loudmouth dog, Skinny. Shut up, dog. Hold on.
There's a bunch of dogs out there barking.
Shut up! Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. Go lay down.
They are horrible. Yeah, the dogs next door, behind us, start to bark, and our dogs think they need to respond.
Shut up, Skinny. Can't reach you.
These dogs are horrible.
That orange smells so good.
Yeah, you use it a lot, don't you?
Yes, I love it.
Was that one of the ones you got with your kit?
No, I bought it at Kroger.
Now, do you know if some of the food grade things like the flavorings work?
Flavorings, I don't know. I always just bought essential oils or candle oils. I don't know about flavors.
Down, Poppy, Lord. You got it now. As long as he just stays there.
I live in Yorkshire in the north of England where it is a little more open, but we're surrounded by moors. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Moors murders. I've heard of the Moors, but I don't know of the Moors murders. The Moors, aren't the Moors something like, they're very mossy and soggy, like wet,
Stay down, Poppy.
and not much grows there except like scrub. It's not very pleasant. Is that what you're talking about? Because I think that's what I've heard.
You stay down. Go. Go lay down somewhere. I'm not carrying you. Right now. Go. You know what? I'll cook this right. And I'll go in there and sit at the kitchen. In the kitchen. Look at that. Put this right here. This
Low growing vegetation on acidic soils. Yeah.
And
No,
I'm gonna mix my orange sapphire with it.
orange sapphire? What is orange sapphire?
It's the wax from another company I have.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Can I have my phone, please?
But I see pictures here. I looked it up. And it looks pretty, but it looks like there's nothing to stop the wind. Yeah. Have you heard of Mira Hindley and the other half that killed all those kids back in the 80s? Myra, no, I haven't heard of that. We don't usually get that kind of news. Shut up, dog. We don't usually get that kind of news from there. And it's sad.
Shut up.
Move. Ducks. Go.
Ian Brady and Myra Hindley between July 1963 and October 65 in and around Manchester. The victims were 5 children between 10 and 17. Horrible, horrible thing.
That's terrible.
What they do to them? Just butcher them?
Killed them. I'm sorry about the dogs, guys.
I'm used to it.
That's horrible. Evil people. I can't understand why people would want to do something like that.
This is gonna take a little bit longer to melt because it's paraffin.
It's that solid block.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. I've been told that it's easy if you have one of those metal cheese graters to
Yeah,
grate that.
Because I don't have one of those metal cheese graters.
Yeah.
Wish she had one of those slicers.
But it smells really good. The orange.
Do you have a cheese slicer?
No. I found one in the dumpster, but I don't know where it is.
She doesn't know where it is.
It's under the cabinet somewhere, but it's almost melted.
Yeah, she died of pneumonia or something. Yeah, he's in prison real close to her, that guy. She doesn't know if he's still alive, but she passed away from pneumonia. But horrible thing.
There was a woman and a guy that did it.
And four of the five were sexually assaulted, and only one of them was a girl.
Jeez. People are terrible.
They are.
clean the
That's all the leftover?
yeah.
Yeah, with that soy wax, it doesn't ever get solid. It's more like a paste.
hmm
It'll hold its shape.
Did Sarah say if she's used soy?
I don't know. Have you ever used soy wax, Sarah? I've seen somebody use Parasoy, which is a soy and paraffin blend.
Yeah, a lot of vendors do.
Now, Shay, do you prefer soy or paraffin, and which one lasts longer in melting it?
I prefer soy because when you burn it, it's cleaner and the cleanup's easier. However, if you're one of those people who want to just keep your wax a long time without burning it, paraffin holds
Yeah.
its scent and age longer.
Okay. I understand.
But me, I don't keep it long enough to when I hold on to it for years. I do have some friends that hoard their wax.
Mhm.
And if you keep soy longer than a year, it isn't going to throw. You're not going to smell anything.
Yeah.
I was a little bit.
No, Michael, she's here. She answered.
This is
He's not racist, Sarah. He just gets his jokes from the internet, and he doesn't think that they're racist. He
No.
just says he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
We love him. Like a fat kid loves cake.
So when you look at us, how much is that? Tell us how much that kid loves cake.
Yeah, I think me and Shay like cake. I don't know about Shay. Are you a cake fan?
I don't like chocolate. I like white chocolate. I like vanilla cake. But my favorite is cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
Yep. And I know what Michael's going to type in the group.
He likes pineapple.
Upside down cheesecake.
I also hear he likes raspberry pancakes.
Nah, not so much.
Okay.
See, there it is. Upside down pineapple cheesecake. But no raspberry pancakes. He hates raspberries. Mhm.
Well, that was perfect.
Does it fit like absolutely perfect?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yay.
Good job.
Yay. There you
Sweet.
go.
That's a
There's my
beautiful
orange.
color.
I mixed that
That-
color.
That is a beautiful color, Shay.
So I mixed it. And I'm happy with that. It smells so good. So now I'll have to post pictures when they're all
And
cool.
when they're all done and cooled, and then you can cut me off a couple slabs of that loaf and send it to me.
I can. I want to learn how to make whipped wax. So I can
Oh,
to make.
Sandy and Jesse know how to do that because
I want to
Sandy and Jesse used to make candles that look like root beer floats and stuff. And they would have the white on top that looked like whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know how to do that.
I want to learn how to do that so when I make these loaves, I can whip it and put a top
Which
on.
message, Sarah? It was on the news for years and was caught on worldwide, so I heard. And there was one body that's still missing to this day, and I don't think I have, Shay, used soy.
Oh,
Soy wax is, when it gets solid, it's not truly solid. It's
No.
more sticky and pasty.
it's like a lotion.
It's more like a creamy, thick lotion, but it burns a lot cleaner because it's made from a plant base, and it doesn't hold the scent well, but it burns cleaner, and it is a lot better than paraffin. Paraffin, it burns, but it leaves it sends a sooty residue into the air. And Michael, she was joking, so you're good. But yeah, I saw that about the missing kid. Sad. Do you think he's buried out there in the moors?
This game takes a lot of. Another one. But this game takes a lot of references from Japanese culture and stuff like that. If you look at some of the characters and towns in this game.
So, what do you think about a recipe in the Instant Pot, a crock pot recipe? I could also do a sheet pan recipe where you just do a meal on a sheet pan that goes in the oven.
Mhm.
I could do that. I can do a craft.
Yeah, anything you want.
We ate something last night that was a sheet pan dinner, but it was bought out of the store, and it had Brussels sprouts and potatoes and chicken and a creamy garlic sauce.
That's good.
We were not as pleased if it was as we thought we were going to be. It was Tuscan garlic chicken.
Yeah.
But Sandy looked at me and said, "You could have done better."
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah. I've used the wax melts, but not used them to make candles. I used the paraffin ones, and they all were, Laura. They just couldn't find the last one. They wouldn't tell them where they were."
It comes clean with just hot water now. It's done.
Yep. Good job.
It's easier.
But yeah,
So that's my wax making for the day.
that's your wax making for the day.
It is. It is.
So, you want to talk a little bit about what our plans are for the future?
Arts, craft, recipes, weight loss for me.
Yeah.
Learning new things I can and cannot eat.
Talking about some things that are current events, like
Current events, debate, discussions, not really debates.
discussions about things going on in the world today.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're going to try and stay away from politics
Yes.
because we don't want any arguments. We agree here, all of us, like our moderator and Shay and I agree on the politics of today in our country, pretty much. So, but we don't think that everyone will. So we're just going to leave that for other discussions down the road for other places.
We can't be responsible for we don't want to upset anyone.
Yeah, we don't want to upset anyone. We don't want to be upset by anyone either,
Mm-hmm.
because that's not
Life
cool.
is hard enough. We want to do this to enjoy chat and fun things and spending time and getting to know each other.
Yep. Everyday stuff. Sometimes we may laugh a lot. There may be a tear shed.
And I may be confused a lot because I stay that way.
I stay confused sometimes too, so don't worry.
But I'm a fun person and I care about people.
Yes, she does.
And I want that part to be known and seen.
Yes. She does care about people. And she also helps with animals.
I
She
do.
helps with the local rescue in her area.
I
She
do.
drives puppies from one place to another, or from the vet to the foster homes, or yeah, she's helped 3 puppies so far.
I have.
Yep. It's really hard for her not to keep taking them home, but
Oh my
she
God.
has one. She has one, and he needs her full and total attention.
He deserves it. He's
Yeah.
like the best. I will show you my Chico in a minute. You're probably wondering where I'm at.
Sarah said confused.com, Shay.
Yeah, very much.
Yep,
But
that's
yeah.
where we live.
I will show you my Chico.
Yeah, she's got a good puppy. It will have to be another live stream when I show my crew, because I have 5 puppies, 2 guinea pigs, and a partridge in a pear tree. My
He's
roommate's
my
guinea.
baby.
Hi,
This is my
Chi.
baby Chico. He's my fur baby. I rescued him. He's the best dog ever. Have you ever met a Chihuahua that doesn't really bark? That's him. He never barks at nothing but squirrels. And it's rare. He's always sleepy. He's just so,
Chill.
yeah. He's the best dog ever. And
That's my nephew dog.
This morning I accidentally fed him cat food. But he didn't care.
How did you accidentally feed him cat food?
Because I was trying to find him something new to eat because his stomach's so sensitive. And I seen that this had a cat on it this morning. He liked it.
Well,
it's pumpkin.
Well, I'll tell you what. My dog used to eat the cat's food, and the vet said it doesn't have enough nutrients and it'll give him diarrhea. Well, Cheeky doesn't have that issue, so it may not be bad for him. You might call the vet and ask.
He's only been eating rice lately, so he was happy.
Yeah. I don't think he'll die from it.
No, he seems pretty happy.
Yeah. But he's my nephew dog. The first time I met him, I walked in and I leaned down on Shay's bed, and he was on the bed, and I leaned down to talk to him, and he walked underneath my chin and curled up and rolled over and expected belly rubs.
Yeah.
He'd never seen me before. He loved on me. He's so cute. He's a good boy, and he loves to snuggle with me.
Yes.
He's my buddy.
He loves people. And
Yep.
animals.
He's a good boy.
He is.
Yep, he's my nephew dog. But he's his mama's boy too, because he'll be around me and all of a sudden I'm not enough. He's got to go see his mother.
Sit outside, going up on the hill. He likes to lay in the sun when it's warm. He just bathes.
Yep. And watch for squirrels and
Mhm.
chipmunks.
I knew that was coming.
But I don't know anything else to say.
No, I think we're good. I think we've had a good live stream. And I think we need to share and share and share and beg and plead and possibly change our time on Wednesdays. Possibly.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yep. But thank you, Sarah, for coming. Thank you,
Yeah.
Michael, for moderating.
Both.
We love you. This
Yes.
is Every Day with Laura,
And Shay,
and we'll catch you again next Wednesday.
bye.
Bye.